Today I come to address some misconceptions about salvation. There are three things that people say a lot, and we've said it so much that they almost sound biblical. One is the sinner's prayer. Two is altar calls. And three is giving your life to God. All this around salvation. So, is there a particular prayer we call the sinner's prayer that you should pray in order to be saved? And the answer is no. There is no specific formula uh, for prayer found in the Bible for salvation. Please bear with me. I will say all of this and then I will define what salvation is and how we receive salvation or eternal life. So one is the sinner's prayer. There is nothing like that found in the Bible, right? Second is altar calls. Through charismatic Pentecostalism, there's been this push for altar calls where they will call people up to the front of the altar and the pastor will pray for them and think that they have received salvation and they walk back to their seats, right? That is very, very wrong because most people walk up to the altar empty and they walk back empty, right? And please bear with me again. I'm going to define what salvation is and how we receive it. But the third misconception is people say that they give their life to Christ at salvation. That is very, very wrong and very, very misleading because it leads a lot of people to think that if they can give their life to Christ, then they can take it back. But at salvation, we do not give our lives to Christ. On the contrary, Christ gives us his life. So this is what salvation is. Salvation is the restoration of life. You see, if we don't understand our depravity, and this is why I'm so against altar calls, right? We have to understand that we come into this world in sin, and that sin caused us to be separated from God. What salvation is that God restores his life back into us. Spiritual separation is because we were born in Adam. When we hear the message of the gospel, and here's the message of the gospel that saves is